So I've gathered all the tools I'll need for printmaking. So I have my plate, which is dry. I have some paper. I have one sheet of white paper, and then I have some orange paper that I'm going to try printing on. And I've decided to print my design using black ink. So I'm going to squirt out a little bit of ink right here. I'm going to roll the ink with this tool called a brayer. Just going to roll it around. Notice the noise that makes? That's because printmaking ink is a little bit thicker than paint, and it has this really cool sound when you roll it out. And that's how you know it's ready, when it's sort of making this Velcro-y sound. And it's an even thickness that you've rolled it out to. Now you can take your plate. I'm going to hold it down with my fingers right here. I'm going to roll the ink all over the yarn. I'll show you two different ways to print. So this first way, I'm going to have the plate on the table, and it's definitely good to use a placemat right now so you don't get any ink on the table. And I'm going to carefully try to lay the paper over the plate so the paper is sort of being centered over the plate. This is a little tricky, so I'm going to show you this way, and then I'll show you a different way, which is a little less tricky because you don't have to center the paper like this. I'm going to press on the back of this paper using my fingers and the palm of my hand to press down on all of the yarn. Then I would pull it off, and I'm going to reveal the print I made. So the second way to do this is to use it more like a stamp. And instead of putting the paper on top of the plate, I'm going to put the paper below the plate, and I'm going to use the plate like a stamp. So let me quickly re-ink this, and I will show you that. Then take your plate that's been inked, and you're going to use your plate like a stamp. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to line it up where I want it on my paper. So this is a little easier to line up this way. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to press on the back of it like a stamp. So now I'm just pressing on the back of the plate, and I'm transferring the ink to the paper by using this pressure on the back. And once you feel like you've pushed down, I'm going to reveal the ink that transferred by pulling up gently, and there you go. That's the second way to print using your plate that you made.